What's going on, guys? Kaz Cray back with another Baltimore State Dynasty video. This time the Stallions are going to be playing at home in their conference opener against the Rice Owls. Now, again, we haven't played Rice yet in this series. This is the first time we played them. But they're not a great team. Still, like I said last video, I don't want to guarantee a win against these guys just because, hey, anybody can beat anybody. It's like we've lost a lot of games where we should have won last year. Now, this is a brand new Baltimore State team with a lot of the same players, obviously, but they're more focused this year. We should win this one, but we will see what happens. So Rice won the coin toss. They decided to defer to the second half, so they'll kick it off to us, and here we go. Jacob Spain back there for Baltimore State. He's going to take it up the left side, his favorite side to return the kicks to. And he's going to go out at about the 47-yard line. However, there's a penalty against Baltimore State. It'd be a holding call against Patrick Suttle. So the Stallions will start from their own 10-yard line.
Still first down
for their first drive of the game. So here comes Lewis Gibson and company in the out formation to start this game off. He's going to hand it off to Jordan Burrell. Burrell nowhere to go. No gain on the play. Burrell kind of had a quiet game last week against Texas A&M, or 2 weeks ago, that is. Now 2nd and 10. Here's Gibson under pressure, throws it, and he's intercepted. That's Mitch Uretsky for Rice, and Uretsky is going to get to the 5-yard line. Just a bad throw by Gibson, just trying to thread the needle. Sometimes it works for him, sometimes it doesn't, but I wish he wouldn't take those chances. So Rice with great field position to start their first drive. Here's Samuel Stewart in the Wildcat. I guess you'd call it the Wild Owl, but he gets 2 yards regardless. Second and goal, Stewart again in the Wild Owl. And this time Stewart pushes in for a Rice touchdown. And the Owls will take an early 7-0 lead after the Lewis Gibson mistake. Let's see if the Stallions can come back from this. Here's the pitch to Burrell. Burrell gets pushed backwards. Brought down for a 6-yard loss. Antoine Tracy just couldn't get any push on that play. So now a 2nd and 16. Gives him back the pass. He's going to go deep to Javier Harewood, who's wide open. Harewood is gone. Touchdown, Baltimore State. As Javier Harewood just burns his man. He did that so much the first week against Maryland and does it again here. So 7-7 game now. Granado going to hand it off to Stewart. This is first sighting with JT Granado, the quarterback for Rice. And Stewart gets 11 yards on a first down. So 1st and 10. Here's Granado back to pass. He's going to find Walter, but Walter can't hold on to the ball. That brings up a 2nd and 10. Rice loves running out of the shotgun. And this time they're going to go to the screen to Stewart, and Stewart able to push forward for about 5 yards. So now 3rd and 5 for the Owls. Here's Granado. He steps up, throws left side, incomplete. Just had to throw that away. Baltimore State able to hold Rice. So now here's Gibson on the read option. Gibson up the middle, and he's going to get to about the 46-yard line. A big first down for Baltimore State. Another 1st and 10. This time Jacob Spain gets the carry. Spain pushes forward for about 4 yards. Now a 2nd and 6. Here's Gibson. Throws right side, and he's picked off by Uretsky again. And this time, nobody's going to be able to stop Uretsky from getting into the end zone as Rice scores another touchdown after another mistake by Lewis Gibson. It's a bad throw. He was trying to force it to Tracy. And then Uretsky says nothing doing. Returns us all the way for a touchdown. So Rice with a 14-0 lead halfway through the first quarter. Let's see if Baltimore State can bounce back again. Here's Burrell on the carry. Not a lot of space to go. Gets about 3 yards. So now 2nd and 7. Here's Gibson. Right side. He finds Shelton Bentley, the tight end. Bentley not really utilized a whole lot in this offense, but gets the first down right there. So now 1st and 10. Here's Gibson again. Over the middle to Harewood. Harewood can't hold on to it. So an incompletion. 2nd and 10. That's actually Gibson's first incompletion. But 2nd and 10. Here's Gibson. Right side finds Bentley again. And right as we were saying, Shelton Bentley not really used in the offense a whole lot. He gets 2 catches. So now 1st and 10. Here's the read option. Gibson going to run it up the middle, and Gibson has space. Back jukes, and he's brought down at about the 19-yard line. A big gain for Gibson again. So now 1st and 10. Gibson goes right side to Jacob Spain. Spain tries to get the first down, but fumbles it. It's a 9-yard gain as the Stallions recovered. 2nd and 1, handoff to Burrell up the middle, and Burrell gets just enough for a first down, 3 yards on the play. Here's a play action by Gibson going right side to Bentley, and Bentley's going to fight forward and get his way into the end zone for a touchdown. So again, Shelton Bentley not used a whole lot in this offense, but in this drive he gets 3 catches and then the eventual touchdown as the Stallions tie this back up at 14. It's a Rice ball. Here's Granado handing off to Stewart on the draw play, and Stewart with plenty of space up the left side, and it's finally going to be slowed down by Cole Winton and pushed out of bounds. A 40-yard carry on the play. So now 1st and 10. So Granado just going to throw a quick pass to Nate German. Nordley Ford runs by him, and then Albert can't bring him down, and German gets out to the 14-yard line, a 21-yard gain, and another first down. Rice down in Baltimore State territory. Here's Stewart. Goes nowhere on the play. So now 2nd and 10. Another handoff to Stewart on the counter this time. Albert able to stand him up, and then Cole Wynn brings him down from behind. Now 3rd and 2. And Matthew Hudson just shuts down Samuel Stewart, unblocked on the play, and Rice would kick a field goal. 1st and 10, Baltimore State. Here's the handoff to Burrell, and Jordan Burrell going to fight forward for 4 yards. 2nd and 6. Another handoff to Burrell. Cuts it inside. Now, it was supposed to be a stretch play, but Burrell cuts it inside, gets 6 yards and a first down. So 1st and 10 as the first quarter winds down. Here's Burrell cutting it outside, and Jordan Burrell has space. He's pushed out of bounds at about the 41-yard line. A big gain by Burrell. And now this will be the last play of the first quarter. Burrell up the middle, and he's going to get about 6 yards on the play, and that's going to bring an end to the first quarter. Rice really surprising Baltimore State now, up 17-14 after 2 big mistakes by Lewis Gibson at the beginning of the quarter. But now we go into the second. Here's the 2nd and 4. Gibson right side. He's going to find Jimmy Blackman, who gets down to the 21-yard line, and a first down. Gibson run the option with Spain, and he's going to pitch it to Spain, and that was a dangerous pitch, but it doesn't cost Baltimore State anything. So 2nd and 5. Here's Gibson going to Harewood. Harewood gets the first down. So now 1st and goal. Baltimore State threatening to score again. Here's the option. They're going to hand it off to Burrell, and Burrell gets a 2-yard carry on the play. Now 2nd and goal. Gibson making some changes to the play. Here's Gibson. He's going to throw it to Harewood, and Harewood fumbles the ball. Gordon picks it up for Rice. And as it seems, a squandered opportunity for Baltimore State, although you look at the replay, it doesn't look like Harewood fumbled it before his knee hit the ground. So this might be challenged, and sure enough, it is going to be challenged. And as you see, his knee hits the ground before the ball pops out, so this should be reversed. We'll have to see what the referee says, but I mean, this is a no-brainer right here.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
And they do decide to reverse the call, so Baltimore State now is the 3rd and goal. Here's Gibson. Goes to Spain on the screen, and Spain up the middle for a touchdown as Baltimore State takes their first lead of the game as the challenge really works out for the Stallions. Now Rice ball as they try to answer. Here's the throw left side, and Granado just throws it away. Now 2nd and 10. Here's Granado. Gonna throw over the middle to Stewart. And Kegler couldn't bring him down, but Stewart finally brought down at about the 35-yard line. So a new set of downs for the Owls. Here's a handoff to Stewart. And Stewart just gonna push forward for about a yard. Now 2nd and 9. Here's Granado. Gonna go right side to Maiden. Maiden makes the catch, but there's a flag on the play.
Holding.
It's going to be a holding call against Rice. That's Samuel Stewart on the hold.
Still second down.
Now it's going to be a 2nd and 19 for Rice, and now a false start. The Owls just can't get it together now.
Offense.
That's going to give them a 2nd and 24.
Still second down.
And now Baltimore State has their corners back. Here's a handoff to Austin Walter, one of the Walter twins, for Rice. The other one being Aston, the receiver. So now 3rd and 11 after a 13-yard gain by Walter. Here's the throw left side. Walter makes the catch, and Walter's not going to go very far. He gets about 6 yards. 4 yards shy of the first down marker, so Rice will punt. So 1st and 10 for Baltimore State. Gibson just going to dump it to Burrell, and Burrell gets pushed out after a 7-yard gain. Burrell not really using the passing game too much, but right there pays a few dividends. Here's Gibson, pitches it to Burrell, and Burrell, 5-yard carry and a 1st down. So 1st and 10. There's the fake. Gibson going to throw over the middle to Spain. It looked like Spain got interfered with. No flag on the play. So 2nd and 10. Here's Gibson. He's going to throw it right side, and he finds Lewis C.B. Conley, who's not very utilized in the offense anymore, with Spain moving the receiver, but makes the catch right there. So now 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Burrell, and just a missed block right there results in a 1-yard loss. So 2nd and 11. Time winding down in the 2nd quarter. Spain in motion, and fake to him. Gibson going to roll right, and it looks like Gibson's going to run this one. He gets the 1st down, and 12-yard gain altogether. Stallions starting to drive again. There's Spain in motion again, handoff, and Spain able to get the 1st down and more, and he's going to get pushed out at about the 1-yard line. So now 1st and goal. Here's a handoff to Burrell, but Burrell stood up in the backfield. A 1-yard loss on the play.
That's a loss of 2 yards.
Zach Abercrombie on the play. They're going to pitch to Spain on 2nd and goal, and Spain an easy touchdown for him. As the Stallions now take a double-digit lead with 2:10 left in the quarter. So 1st and 10 for Rice. Here's the handoff to Stewart, and he goes nowhere. Brought down in the backfield, Lawrence Albert. 2nd and 14. Here's Granado over the middle to Smith, and Smith's able to get the 1st down. Gets to about the 35-yard line.
Gain of 19 yards.
So now it's going to be a 1st and 10. Actually, the 40, not the 35. There's Granado up the middle. Kegler can't bring him down. Granado going to push forward for another 1st down out past midfield. Stallions defense really needs to hold it together now. Here's the motion. Granado back to pass. He's going to run it himself this time again, and again he's going to get the 1st down and more. Cole Wynn can't bring him down, but then Albert comes from behind to bring him down after a 23-yard gain. Rice doing a great job of moving the ball in this 1st half. Here's Granado, but incomplete. Receivers just ran into each other. Now a 2nd and 10. They're going to throw the screen to Walter, and Baltimore State able to shut it down for just a yard. So now it's going to bring up a 3rd and 9. 3 receivers split to the right. There's a handoff to Walter on the counter, but Muhammad going to shut him down for just 4 yards on the play. Rice will be forced to kick a field goal. Now 25 seconds to go for Baltimore State. Here's a handoff to Burrell up the middle, and Burrell going to get himself a 1st down. So Baltimore State might actually think about trying to move the ball down the field. Here's Gibson on the play action. Going to roll out left, and it looks like he's going to run this one instead. Just about gets a 1st down. So now Baltimore State going to try to move the ball down the field. They're up at 41 now. Here's Gibson on the play fake. Rolls out again. Throws it. He had Bentley open, but just couldn't get it to him. So now 2nd and 10 with 9 seconds to go. Here's Gibson. Rolls right. See what he does. He's just going to run out of bounds. Gets a yard in the play. This will be the last play of the 2nd quarter. Here's Gibson. And tries to throw it, but he's hit as he threw, and the ball goes nowhere. So that will bring us to halftime. Baltimore State with a 28-20 lead. They struggled in the 1st quarter, but then 2nd quarter they got it together, and now they had the lead. Baltimore State in the 1st half, it was really up and down for them. I mean, the 1st half, Gibson did throw those 2 interceptions. One of them returned for a touchdown. One set up a touchdown. The other one was returned for a touchdown, as you see right there. But then after that, Gibson's really got it together. The offense in general has done a great job. They've scored touchdowns on pretty much all the other drives. So the Stallions up 28-20 right now. Now their defense just has to hold Rice from scoring at this point. Rice starts with the ball after deferring in the 1st half. Here's Granado. He's going to run it, but he goes nowhere. Brought down from behind by Kevin Hodges. Now a 2nd and 10. Screen play to Stewart, and Hodges can't get him this time, and Stewart has space. breaks a tackle, and he's going to get down to about the 17-yard line, a 39-yard gain.
On the tackle.
Stewart just very elusive. So now 1st and 10. Granado running the option. He's going to pitch it to Stewart, and Stewart stiff arms Kegler, but pushed out of bounds. So now 2nd and 12. Granado running the option this time with Walter in the backfield, and Walter gets 3 yards on the play. Now 3rd and 9. Here's Granado. Throws the screen to Walter. Walter trying to get the first down, but Muhammad brings him down from behind, and Rice will have to kick a field goal. So Baltimore State ball. Here's a handoff to Burrell up the middle. Gets about 4 yards on the play. Now 2nd and 6. The pitch outside to Jacob Spain, and Spain blown up in the backfield for a 7-yard loss.
Loss of 7 yards.
That's Justin Bickham on the tackle. Now 3rd and 13 for the Stallions. Here's Gibson. He rolls right, and he's going to try to run for the first down. He gets it, brought down past midfield, and a big first down for Gibson. Here's the pitch to Burrell left side, and he goes nowhere. 4-yard loss on the play. This time it's VJ Banks on the tackle. So hand off up the middle to Spain. Spain gets about 2 yards on the play.
Gain of 2 on the play.
So that's going to bring up a 3rd and 12. Here's Gibson. He's going to roll right, throws it to Duncan, and Duncan can't get the first down. See if Baltimore State decides to go for it, and sure enough they do. So 4th and 4, here's Gibson. Over the middle to Duncan, and Duncan makes the catch. Gets the first down, 10-yard gain in the play. So another first down. Here's a handoff to Burrell up the middle, and Burrell gets about 6 yards on the play. As long as he can keep getting like 4 or 6 yards every play, like he'll be fine. Here's the pitch to Spain. Spain breaks the tackle, but again, not able to go anywhere. So no, a 3-yard loss on the play. Now a 3rd and 7. Here's Gibson. He stands in the pocket, nearly intercepted again, but gets away with that one. So now a 4th and 7. Baltimore State going to go for it again. Here's Gibson. Going to go deep to Blackman, and Blackman able to get in there for a touchdown. So Baltimore State extends their lead to a 35-23 advantage. It's the 4th touchdown pass of the game for Gibson. If you're wondering why Blackman's in the #1 spot, on the play that was presumed to be a fumble, Javier Harewood suffered a concussion, so he's out for the game. I forgot to mention that earlier. So Blackman now the #1 receiver for the Stallions, at least for this game. So Rice ball now. Here's the handoff to Stewart. A big stiff arm, but gets about 9 yards on the play. Now 2nd and 1. Handoff to Stewart again. Breaks another tackle, and gets about a 10-yard gain on the play and a first down. Here's Baltimore State. They're coming with the blitz this time, and Matthew Hudson with another big play in the backfield. 3-yard loss for Stewart. So now a 2nd and 13. Man in motion. Here's Renato. They're going to run the screen to Walter, and Walter brought down after a 3-yard gain. And they run the exact same play again. Here's Walter. This time Dwight Patrick says no dice. So Rice will punt the ball away again. So Baltimore State ball with 41 seconds to go in the quarter. Here's Spain on the pitch. Spain had been shut down on the pitches previous to that, but he gets 6 yards on this one. Now 2nd and 4. More affirmation for the Stallions. Here's the pick to Burrell. Gibson going to throw it to Tracy, and that was nearly picked off again. But that'll bring an end to the 3rd quarter. Baltimore State now up 35-23. Rice has kept this close, but Baltimore State trying to extend the advantage and put this game away. So as we come back, it's now a 3rd and 4 for Baltimore State. Stallions in a shotgun. Here's Gibson. Gonna go left side to Johnson. Aldrin Johnson makes his first catch of the game, and it's a first down. First catch of the game in the 4th quarter now. So here's a 1st and 10. Gibson gonna roll out right. He has plenty of space to run, and he's gonna take all of it, and gets out of about the 41-yard line, a 17-yard gain. So 1st and 10. Tracy moves outside, handing off to Burrell, and Burrell goes nowhere. Hit hard for a loss of 1. That's Emmanuel Ellerby, who's been all over the field for Rice. And 2nd and 11. Gibson gonna roll right, and let's see what he does here. He's gonna throw it deep to Johnson. And Aldrin Johnson, who made his first catch of the game a few moments ago, gets a touchdown in the fourth quarter. So the Stallions are going to take now a 19-point lead after a big play. Gibson, since there's 2 interceptions, has been great. So now 1st and 10 for Rice. They're going to run a screen to Stewart, and this blown up in the backfield. That's Matthew Hudson, who's been making plays all game for the Stallions. Now 2nd and 14. Granado going to throw over the middle to Walter. That's Aston Walter, the twin brother of Austin. It's a 12-yard gain. Now 3rd and 2. They're going to run the option. Granado blown up in the backfield by who else? Matthew Hudson. He didn't start at all last season, but now he's a starter. He's been making Baltimore State regret not starting him last year. As Stallions have the ball after the punt, the 3-yard gain by Burrell. And now Burrell stood up at the line of scrimmage, maybe lost a couple of inches. Now 3rd and 7. Spain in motion. Here's Gibson over the middle to Duncan. And Jadarius Duncan gets a 15-yard gain in the first down. Baltimore State trying to put this one away. Here's Gibson. Keeps it on the option. Only a yard in the play. 2nd and 9. They go back to the option. Here's Gibson. Finds a hole. And Lewis Gibson has himself another touchdown. A flag on the play, however. And this one's going to be coming back.
Clipping. Offense.
It's going to be a clip against Aldrin Johnson. Baltimore State actually gained 7 yards on this penalty. As the blockers down the field. This time Gibson going to run the option, the read option, and Gibson, same result, different play, same result for him. He gets a big touchdown run, and Baltimore State effectively puts this out of reach with 3:38 to go in this game. We're just going to show you one more play now with the second teamers in. Here's Josh Seymour, the true freshman. Didn't get a whole lot of playing time in this game, but when he got into the game, he made it count. As he takes us all the way for a touchdown. Baltimore State wins this one 56-23. Rice had the lead early in the first quarter, but then Baltimore State took the game over in the second half, made this a blowout. And it's a huge game from Lewis Gibson. He had 426 yards of total offense and 5 touchdown passes, 1 rush. That's what I was just trying to say. As the Stallions absolutely blow out Rice in the second half, 56-23, your final. Baltimore State really is starting to emerge as a second half football team. Most of these games they haven't played great in the first half, and then the second half they really took the game over. Now, I feel like, just the conditioning drills over the summer, there's just been a lot more focus on getting the team ready to play tough games where they have to play 4 quarters of football and have to freaking bunker down in the second half. That's exactly what they did here. And Josh Seymour, of course, just kind of puts salt in the wound for Rice with this huge 71-yard touchdown run. I wasn't trying to run the score up. I just wanted to give Josh some stats. I didn't think it would be a touchdown run, but it's once he found the open space, I was like, why not? Lewis Gibson had 2 interceptions in this game, but also had 5 touchdown passes. 137 yards rushing for him. I think that might be his career high, to be honest with you. And another big stat to think about, Gibson was not sacked once in this game. I mean, there have been games where the offensive line just completely broke down, but in this game, Gibson was able to elude defenders whenever it broke down. He was hurried a few times, but he was able to scramble out or just got rid of the football or threw an interception as he did in the first quarter. But overall, a really good game. And then Aaron Manley didn't have to punt once in this game due to 8 touchdowns and then 2 interceptions, of course. And then 1 end of half. Samuel Stewart had a really good game for Rice. He led the team in total yards. He had over 150 yards of total offense. So he really was the main guy on offense for Rice. They did give up a few sacks themselves. And I said Mitch Uretsky earlier. It's Nick Uretsky. I got his name wrong. My bad. If you go to Rice, my bad. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. Leave a comment in the comment section. Leave a like. Hit the sub button if you're new. You guys have a great rest of your day, night, or whenever you're watching this video. I'm out of here. Deuces.